What is going on, Schwazy gang? Welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for tuning in as always. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure you do so because we are on the road to the 10,000 subscriber mark. And if you guys want to stay up to date with all of the Hellcat, Mopar, and future Ford Bronco videos, you're gonna wanna make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So we are in the garage because, well, it's the middle of winter and it gets dark at like 5 p.m. So unfortunately, I cannot do this video outside. But in today's video, we're doing one of the quickest and one of the cheapest mods that you can do on any Dodge Challenger. Now, you may be curious as to what in the world am I talking about? Well, that would be this. So these are ghost, puddle, or shadow lights, whatever you call them, because there's like a million different names for these things. But essentially what they are is lights that go right here. As you can tell, the Challengers have this light right here. I'm trying to get the camera angle right. But this light is essentially replaced with this one. And in my scenario, since mine is the Hellcat, this hopefully should be shining a red Hellcat emblem on the ground, unless they messed it up and maybe I'm driving around with like a Chevy bow tie. But we're gonna be doing this quick installation now. This should take you no more than like 5 minutes to complete. It's a super easy installation. Even an idiot like me can do it. And I've done it a couple times before. I'll actually put a card on the screen right now for the 2 times that I've done this on my previous cars. The first one being my Mercedes-Benz C300, which I did probably like 3 years ago because my buddy Brandon actually got me a gift and I ended up installing it. Super easy installation. Everybody loved how it looked. And then when I got the Scatpack, I did the same thing with the Super B emblem on the ground. But you can actually do a bunch of different things. You could do the Dodge slash marks on the ground. You can do the RT. You can do the Scatpack. Whatever you desire, whichever Challenger you have, there's probably a light for them out there. Now, I'm specifically talking about the 2015 and on Dodge Challengers, and you can actually do this on the Chargers as well. But if you have the older models, there is a way that you can do something similar. I'm just not as aware as how that process is done. Now, I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can check out which one I bought. But again, if you have something other than a Hellcat, you may want to look at different products because it comes from a variety of different sellers. I spent 33 bucks for this plus shipping and taxes, so not too bad considering it does a pretty cool effect, especially when you're at car shows and it's dark outside. People really love the effect that thing does on the ground. It just adds a really nice touch, which these stock lights don't really do. All right, so let's kick it off. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is using a flathead screwdriver, you're just going to poke out these lights down here and they should simply just pop right out. So there you have it. It takes a little bit of effort, so you might want to put some elbow grease in it, but you see this little notch over here really holds it into this little section. So if you can somehow reach in there and push this thing up, it's gonna make this coming out a lot easier. So now we're just gonna unplug it. And we're gonna plug in the new one. And it's in. One thing I want to note, if you're removing the light, it makes it a lot easier if you can actually touch this little notch right in here. So this notch right there, if you can push on it and then you pull this portion up, it's gonna make removing that light a lot easier. Another thing I'd like to mention is these are not perfect lights. So as you can tell, they have a certain direction to them. When I plugged in the other one, the direction is actually opposite, and so I'm probably gonna put the opposite side on the passenger side since I don't open it as often as the driver's. All right, now let's go to the passenger side and do the exact same thing. All right, well there you have it folks. That's all done. It took about 3 minutes to do both sides all together. Keep in mind, these lights are very, very hot when you remove them, so be careful not to touch some of these metal pieces because they may burn your hands. But we're just gonna clean up some of the stuff over here and then let's shut off the lights and see what it looks like in the dark. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. So sick. Now, unfortunately, I have the stupid garage lights that do not shut off because they're motion activated, but that looks really, really awesome. I love how that turned out. I like that there isn't actually a circle around it. Some of the ones that are for sale have like the circle and then you see the Hellcat logo, whereas in this case, it's just the Hellcat. So let's check out the other side. That looks so cool. All right, let's take a look. I think this one's a little bit crooked compared to that other side, but hey, what can you expect when you buy something from China for 33 bucks? Not hating on Chinese products, just saying you can't expect perfection when you're not paying the premium. But regardless, I really love how it turned out. It's like just a really cool touch, and especially at like car shows and stuff, I'll pop open the doors and people will be like, wow, that's really cool. Does that come stock? And I think it should come stock, but unfortunately it doesn't. But regardless, I really love how it turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's short little video. It is a super simple mod that I think anybody who owns a Challenger or Charger should get this on their car, regardless of whatever trim it is. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and which one you'd love to order. And like I said, I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can order the exact same one that I did. Like I said in the beginning of the video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay tuned on all of the future videos. There's at least one video every single week. Also, if you haven't followed me on Instagram already at Schwazy_, then I think you're just missing out. So make sure you follow me on there. And I'm also on TikTok with the same exact handle. But until next time, stay Schwazy, stay healthy, and have a wonderful day.